I wasn't sure if I'd ever talk about this. But here we are. My name is Daniel Carter. And 6 months ago I was supposed to get married. I want to tell you this story properly, not just the night it all exploded but the before. The way love feels when it's soft, when it's still something you trust. Because that's the part that makes the ending hurt like hell. I met Lila Bennett on a Tuesday. Rain smeared the windows of the last chapter, this indie bookstore in Savannah where I'd been going for years. She was in the poetry section, running her thumb over a line in a book. Asterisk, love is not a victory march, it's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. I knew that song. Asterisk, you like Cohen? Asterisk, I asked. She turned and I swear the air changed. Her eyes were the kind of green that makes you think of forests and secrets. Asterisk, I like anything that tells the truth. Asterisk, she said. We talked until the store closed. She drank black coffee, hated the taste of cinnamon, and laughed with her whole body, head thrown back, hands clutching her stomach like joy was something physical she could hold on to. That night, walking her to her car, she stopped under a street lamp and said, Asterisk, tell me something real about you. Asterisk, I told her I'd never been in love. She smiled. Asterisk, me neither. Not the kind that lasts. Asterisk, we didn't rush. We spent months learning each other, how she hummed in her sleep, how I always forgot to charge my phone. She hated surprises but loved being woken up with coffee. I hated crowds but loved watching her in them, how she'd bite her lip when she was nervous, how her hand always found mine. The first time we fought, it was about something stupid, a text I didn't answer because I was in a meeting. She showed up at my apartment, eyes blazing. Asterisk, you don't get to disappear. Asterisk, she said. Asterisk, not even for an hour. Asterisk, I kissed her instead of arguing. She tasted like mint and impatience. That's the thing about Lila, she burned hot. It's what I loved most about her. Until it was the thing that destroyed us. I asked her to marry me on the rooftop of her favorite restaurant. No grand gesture, just us and a ring I'd spent months saving for. She said yes before I even finished the question. We planned the wedding for June. Savannah in summer is all magnolia blossoms and slow, sticky sunsets. Lila wanted a dress with lace sleeves, a cake with bourbon in the frosting, and a first dance to Sweet Creature by Harry Styles. I wanted her. That's all. Here's where the story twists. Lila's maid of honor, Elise, planned a weekend in Charleston, a classy send-off, she called it. White dresses, champagne, a private boat cruise. The night she left, Lila kissed me at the door, her suitcase in one hand. Asterisk, don't miss me too much. Asterisk, she whispered. I should have noticed the way her voice caught. By midnight my phone was dry. No updates. No drunken selfies. Just radio silence. Then, at 2 a.m., an Instagram story from Elise. Lila in a backless black dress, laughing as a guy in a tailored suit. Asterisk, not a stripper. No, this guy looked like he stepped out of a damn Bond movie. Asterisk, poured tequila into her mouth. The caption, bride's going feral tonight, smirking face fire. I texted her. Asterisk, having fun? Asterisk, no reply. By 3 a.m. her location was off. Marcus, my best friend, called me at 6 a.m. His girlfriend Sarah had been at the party. She came home crying, mumbling about, asterisk, things getting out of hand. Asterisk. Then he sent the video. I wish I could unsee it. Lila, on a hotel bed, her dress hiked up her thighs as a guy, asterisk, not the Bond wannabe, someone new, asterisk, knelt between her legs. Her fingers were in his hair. Someone off camera giggled. Asterisk, she's really saying yes to everything tonight. Asterisk, I watched it 3 times. Then I threw my phone across the room. She came home the next afternoon, smelling like sweat and regret. I didn't yell. I just played the video. Her face went pale. Asterisk, Daniel, I was, asterisk, don't, asterisk, I said. Asterisk, just don't, asterisk, she grabbed my arm. Asterisk, it didn't mean anything. It was just, asterisk. Asterisk, just what, asterisk, I pulled away. Asterisk, just a mistake? Just something that happened. Asterisk, her breath hitched. Asterisk, you're really going to end us over one night? Asterisk, I looked at her. Asterisk, really? Asterisk looked. The girl who quoted Cohen, who hated cinnamon, who used to cry at dog commercials. Asterisk, you already did, asterisk, I said. Asterisk, okay. This is where it gets ugly. Asterisk. I left off with Lila standing in my apartment, her eyes wide and wet, begging me to believe that what happened in Charleston didn't mean anything. But here's the thing about trust. Once it's broken, you can't unbreak it. You can't unsee what you've seen. And I had seen everything. For a long moment after I said, you already did, neither of us moved. The air between us was thick, like the charged quiet before a thunderstorm. Lila's hands trembled. Asterisk Daniel, please. Just, asterisk, I turned away, walked to the window. Outside, Savannah was postcard perfect. Spanish moss, cobblestone streets, couples holding hands. I wanted to scream. Asterisk, look at me, asterisk, she whispered. When I didn't, she grabbed my shoulder, spun me around. Her nails dug into my skin. Asterisk, fucking look at me, asterisk. I did. And what I saw wasn't the girl I fell in love with. This version of Lila was wild, desperate, her pupils blown wide. Asterisk, you don't get to walk away, asterisk, she hissed. Asterisk, not after everything. Not after years. Asterisk, then she saw it. The knife on my kitchen counter. A stupid, ordinary thing I'd used to slice an apple that morning. Her breath hitched. Before I could react, she lunged for it. Asterisk, Lila. Asterisk, she pressed the blade to her own stomach, her free hand splayed against the counter like she needed to steady herself. Asterisk, if you leave, I swear to God. Asterisk, I moved without thinking. My body slammed into hers, pinning her against the fridge. The knife clattered to the floor. She was sobbing now, her chest heaving. Asterisk, you don't understand, asterisk, she choked out. Asterisk, I need you, asterisk. I held her there, my arms bracketing her, my forehead pressed to hers. This isn't love, asterisk, I said, my voice raw. Asterisk, this is fucking madness. Asterisk, she slid down to the floor, her back against the fridge, her knees pulled to her chest. Asterisk, what am I supposed to do? Asterisk, she whispered. Asterisk, the wedding's tomorrow. Everyone's here, asterisk. I crouched in front of her. I didn't recognize my own voice when I spoke. Asterisk, okay. Asterisk, she looked up, hope flaring in her eyes. Asterisk, okay, asterisk. Asterisk, okay, asterisk, I repeated. Asterisk, we'll figure it out, asterisk. It was a lie. The biggest one I'd ever told. But it worked. Her shoulders relaxed. She reached for my hand. Asterisk, I'll fix this, asterisk, she promised. Asterisk, I'll make it up to you, asterisk. I nodded, numb. Asterisk, yeah, asterisk. The second she left, asterisk. I need to shower, get ready, oh God, my dress, asterisk. I packed a duffel bag. Passport. A change of clothes. I didn't have a plan. Just away. As I locked the apartment door, my phone buzzed. A text from Marcus, dude. The videos are everywhere. I turned on my phone for the first time in hours. Missed calls. Voicemails. Instagram notifications exploding. Someone, asterisk, probably Elise asterisk, had posted a highlight reel from the bachelorette party. There was Lila laughing as a guy lifted her onto his shoulders. Lila taking a shot from between another man's fingers. Lila, her dress unzipped in the back, someone's hand splayed possessively across her bare skin. The caption, bride's last night of freedom, smiling face with horns, hashtag sorry not sorry, comments poured in, asterisk, damn, Daniel's a lucky guy, smirking face, asterisk, wait, is she engaged? Asterisk, someone tell the groom, face with hand over mouth. I didn't realize I was shaking until I dropped my phone. I sent one message before I turned my phone off for good, asterisk, the wedding's off. Tell everyone. Then I got in my car and drove. This is where the real story begins. The first two parts were about the fall, how love turned to betrayal, how a future I had mapped out in my mind dissolved in a single night. But this is about what happens after. This is about survival. I didn't have a destination when I left Savannah. My hands gripped the steering wheel so tight my knuckles turned white. The highway stretched ahead, an endless gray ribbon cutting through pine forests and swampland. I rolled the windows down, let the humid southern air whip through the car, carrying with it the scent of rain and gasoline. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just drove. My phone buzzed in the passenger seat, dozens of missed calls, texts flooding in. Lila. My parents. My groomsmen. Friends who had no idea why the wedding was suddenly off. I turned it off and threw it in the back seat. For the first time in years, there was silence. A motel outside Atlanta, asterisk, I pulled into a roadside motel just after midnight. The kind of place where the neon sign flickered and the clerk barely looked up from his crossword puzzle. Just one night, I said, sliding cash across the counter. No ID. No credit card trail. The room smelled like bleach and cigarettes. I sat on the edge of the bed, head in my hands, and finally let myself feel it. The anger, the humiliation, the bone-deep exhaustion of loving someone who could do what Lila did. I turned the TV on for noise. Some infomercial played, a guy selling knives that could cut through steel. I laughed, a sharp, ugly sound. Lila with a knife pressed to her stomach. I didn't sleep. June 18th. Our wedding day. I woke up to the sound of rain tapping against the motel window. For a second I forgot. Then it hit me like a truck. Today I was supposed to be standing at the altar in a black tuxedo, watching Lila walk down the aisle in that lace-sleeve dress she loved. Instead I was here. Alone. I turned on my phone for the first time in 48 hours. 127 missed calls, 298 unread messages. I scrolled through a few. Mom asterisk asterisk Daniel, what is going on? Lila's family is frantic. Call me now. Asterisk Marcus asterisk asterisk dude, you need to talk to someone. This is getting out of control. Asterisk Lila, 12 voicemails asterisk Daniel, please. Please. We can fix this. I love you. I'm sorry. Just, asterisk I deleted them all. Then I opened Instagram. Someone, probably one of Lila's bridesmaids, had leaked the videos. They were everywhere. Comments flooded in, asterisk, damn bro you dodged a bullet. Asterisk asterisk, she was always wild, but this is next level. Asterisk, you really called off the wedding over a bachelorette party? Weak. Asterisk the worst part? The defenses. People I knew, asterisk friends asterisk, commenting. Asterisk, it's just a party, it didn't mean anything. Guys do worse at bachelor parties. She was drunk, she didn't know what she was doing. Asterisk I wanted to scream. She knew, she always knew. I drove north until the air grew cooler, the road steeper. The Blue Ridge Mountains swallowed me whole. I rented a cabin, cash no questions asked, somewhere near Asheville. No Wi-Fi. No cell service. Just silence. For the first week I did nothing but sleep, eat, and walk. I thought about Lila. Not the Lila from the videos. The other Lila. The one who cried at sad movies. The one who made terrible pancakes but insisted on cooking them every Sunday. The one who used to trace her fingers over my scars and ask, asterisk, how did you get this one? Asterisk, had that Lila ever existed? Or had I just wanted her to? 3 weeks in, I finally checked my email. One message stood out. Subject asterisk, I'm sorry. It was from Sarah, Marcus's girlfriend, the one who had been at the bachelorette party. Daniel, asterisk, I shouldn't have sent those videos to Marcus. I didn't think he'd show you. I didn't think it would go this far. Asterisk asterisk, but you deserve to know the truth. It wasn't just that night. Lila had been talking to one of those guys for weeks. She invited him to the party. She planned it. Asterisk, I'm sorry. Sarah asterisk, I read it 5 times. Then I closed my laptop and walked outside. The mountains were quiet. I stayed gone for 2 months. When I finally came back to Savannah, everything was different. Lila had moved out of our apartment. Our mutual friends had picked sides. My parents didn't know whether to hug me or scold me. And then there was her. I saw Lila at a coffee shop. She was thinner. Paler. Her hair was shorter. We locked eyes. For a second, neither of us moved. Then she stood up and walked out. I followed. Lila. She turned. What do you want, Daniel? The truth. She laughed, a hollow sound. You got it. You saw the videos. Sarah told me you invited him. Her face changed. Sarah doesn't know shit. Did you? She looked away. It didn't mean anything. That phrase again, I shook my head. Goodbye, Lila. She didn't stop me. It's been a year now. I moved cities. I changed jobs. I stopped checking her social media. Some days are harder than others. But I'm alive. And that's enough. If you've been here, if you've ever loved someone who broke you, you know there's no clean ending. No dramatic revenge. No perfect closure. Just you. And the choice to keep going. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more tales of love, passion, and adventure.